Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus cross watchers. You're always welcome. Let's see what Spirit has for you for love. What's next in love? What is the energy around you coming towards you? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Let's call in our guides and our angels. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you need us to hear at this time? I am listening for you now. I have love lyrics. Every song reminds me of you. I kind of feel like I don't normally sing out loud, but since I've met you, I've been singing out loud in the car. Maybe I'm not normally a singer, but for some reason I'm like singing all these love songs. So maybe that's just a weird change in you. I have a promise. Okay. I'm going to say promises of a forever love. Okay. Whatever that means for you. Because there's a part of me that I've had broken promises before, but for some reason I know that this time it's more of a this time I know it to be true. Okay, whether it's your intuition, your gut, your soul, every ounce of your body is telling you that this time the promises are real, the promises are true. I have your mind. I don't want you to be with anybody else. I want to put a ring on your finger. So I have a let's commit. I have a I want to commit. You could have somebody in your mind already, or this could be coming, or you don't want to settle for anything less than a commitment. I have fire in my soul. I can feel you. I know that this is the one. I'm going to go more with I've never felt this way before. It feels different this time. It feels right. It feels good. Maybe it feels a little too good. Maybe it's a little hard to believe, but that's what it should feel like. It should feel like I feel like I'm in a fairy tale. I feel like a dream come true. I feel secure with you. So security is an emotion, right? Security is not, it can be financial security, of course, but the emotional security within a relationship is hands down what we need. It's the knowing that our person is there for us. It's the knowing that our person doesn't want to lose us as much as we don't want to lose them. So this, I feel like I've reached security with you. I could have overcome some obstacles, Spirit saying. It took us a little while to get here, but we're going to be very secure in this love, an invitation of love, a feeling of, I don't know, I want this, a little bit of a open the box and see what's inside also. And then sweeping you off your feet. So am I going to say a love of your life? I'm going to say yes. If this isn't here yet, then we'll ask Spirit. But what I feel like they're trying to let you know is that whoever's coming into your energy, it is a forever love, and it is a committed love. So that could be something that you are 100% manifesting. So maybe it's just a confirmation that they know that about you. So Spirit, please share with me. What do you have? I have a High Priestess. I have a Star. I have an Eight of Pentacles. And I have a Three of Pentacles. It came into me as I'm working hard to find you. Okay, so for those of you that haven't found your person, you have a soul energy out there already in the universe, in motion. And it felt like I'm looking for you now. I'm searching for you. So you could be looking for them, but they're looking for you. So maybe they find you first. Okay, maybe they come into your energy. Maybe you attract them, this beautiful intuition. They pick up on your vibe. They pick up on your energy and they find you. I also like this feeling of the Three of Pentacles because it felt like yes, we're attracted together, but there's more going on here, whether it's a combined family, we make a great team, we combined our resources, maybe we start a business someday together. But it's a little bit of a two heads is better than one energy. So I do feel like you're going to find somebody who intellectually you really hit it off with. I think that's important. I have an Eight of Cups. Your person could be ending a relationship now, and maybe that's not why you're with them yet, or they could be coming out of something. They're working through that still. Maybe that was the obstacle I felt in the beginning. Seven of Swords. So I do feel like they are being honest with you. You could question, are they just saying that they're ending a relationship because they want to be with you? Or are they being truthful? No, I feel like they just are trying to be honest with you as they're going through something. So the best example I have is somebody who's separated. They still have to get through a divorce. They do want to start something with you. But they're kind of healing, going through a process and starting something new at the same time. So that's a difficult situation to be in. But timing is everything. And sometimes Spirit knows better than we do. If Spirit puts you together at this time, then that's part of the divine timing is we're going to get through it together. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have a Moon. I have a Knight of Swords. This person wants to move forward with this connection, even if they are ending another relationship. The other relationship could have been over a long time ago, okay? They maybe never filed for divorce, but they're going to file for divorce now that they've met you and just, be able to cut that cord. But I do feel it's not a third party situation. I do feel like there's a full separation, or they've already separated, already divorced. So I'm not putting you in a third party situation, but they are in a position that they do want to move forward. I do feel like they've made up their mind to, be with you. They feel lucky to be with you. I mean, this to me feels like, you're the best thing that's ever happened to them, and I do feel like they are mature enough and old enough and have had other experiences to know the difference, that with you, it's really good. Okay. With you, it's different. They would be crazy to walk away from this, even if they have challenges, even if they are struggling with, I've got to get through something. I have a lot on my mind. It's the person who says, I wasn't expecting you to come into my life at this stage in my life. But at the same time, I don't want to push it away. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting to fall so fast or find you. It's just the timing is just, I just didn't have it on my radar screen that I was going to be meeting kind of the love of my life or somebody that I really should be with. I have the Sun, gorgeous. I have a Queen of Cups. Yeah, I have a Ten of Swords. They're going through a big change. There is, but for every ending, Ace of Cups. I really feel like this is all about timing. I'm going to go with divine timing. Okay. You try to control when somebody comes into your life. I want to be ready. I want to be healed. I want to have a clean slate. I don't want to have any obstacles. That's all well and good. But if that's not what God has planned for you, then God may put somebody in front of you and say, I've got somebody right now that needs you and you need them. And we've got an obstacle to overcome, but we're going to do it. This is going to be the best thing that's ever happened to both of you. So accept it. Accept it when it comes. I feel like I don't want you to second guess it. I don't want you to just say, well, I'm going to push this away until it's better timing. It's similar to the person who says, well, I'm not going to have a baby until I can afford a baby. You can never afford a baby, so if you want to have a baby, have a baby. If you're ready to have a baby, so it's maybe the timing, it wasn't what I was expecting, but the person is perfect. Okay, so that's how I want you to look at it. Let's see. It's a very grown-up energy. I'm very responsible. Okay. It's a very understanding. There could be children involved. We could have young children on either side. So there's a lot of moving parts and pieces, but I still am grateful that you came into my life when you did. I feel like there's going to be a day I look back at it and say, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like you were meant to be in my life. And okay, maybe I thought that I'd be single for 5 years, 6 years, but you came into my life and you were perfect for me. And even though I wasn't looking for a relationship, I would have been crazy to push this away. It feels like that. I'm in love. I'm crushing hard. I'm passionate, lovey-dovey. Yeah, I feel like you swept me off my feet. I always talk about them sweeping you off your feet, but maybe you've swept them off their feet and you kind of turned their world upside down in a good way. There's just a sense of, I really never thought this was going to happen again in my lifetime. So that might be something that you just keep talking about. Like, where did you come from? Or I really wasn't so much that they are a workaholic, but they were really just going to kind of put this area of their life on hold and throw themselves into their work. That was, I feel like, their game plan. That's when Spirit kind of laughs at people and says, oh yeah, you think you're going to do that? You think that that's your plan? I've got different plans for you, Spirit says, and I want you to meet your person, and I've got that person right here, right now, and we're going to get this thing started. So yeah, divine timing is a funny thing, isn't it? Okay, let's see. I've got a gypsy. I've got this Sagittarius, this kind of living life on life's terms. How about things like I'm going to just trust, I'm going to trust the timing. I'm going to trust that everybody comes into my life when they're meant to be in my life, or if somebody has come into my life, that they're supposed to be in my life. So I'm just going to remember those types of things. I have this beautiful Empress energy. I've fallen in love with you. You're beautiful. You're an Empress. You're beautiful inside and out. You're perfect for me. It could be as simple as that. I have a star Aquarius energy. I was hoping that someday I'd find somebody like you, and then here you are right in front of me. I have a trickster. I have what is this? My Gemini energy, an air sign. So I'm playful, a little bit of a quick wit, making me laugh. Maybe it has some sarcasm, something like that. Great sense of humor. I have a death card. I'm ending something and I'm letting go, and I'm going through a total overhaul, Scorpio energy. So I'm in the middle of something. It's really kind of, I feel like, the story. And maybe that's something that, going into it, you just say, okay, we'll get through it. You get through it. And, at the same time, we'll, work on us. Can I have some loving messages? What does this person really want us to know at this time? I will be calling you soon. I'm going to be reaching out. Beautiful. I see you in my dreams. Is this real? I do feel that. I feel that you have swept them off their feet. Life is short, and the last thing we want to do is push something away that Spirit has put in front of us that gives us a reason to love, right? We're human beings. We all want to be with somebody and love somebody. We all deserve that. We all have big hearts. So I always feel like Spirit knows best. So I'm going to go with that. You are the love of my life. So the timing is kind of weird in a sense, but it could actually be perfect. Maybe when we're further ahead in life and years down the road, we'll look back at this and say, it actually was perfect timing. You know, it was divine timing. I'm going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.